everyone, welcome to Tournament of Power, and today we are going to talk about the route and the optimal team, I guess. Just let me quickly, probably is the wrong... where is this? Oh, here it is. Yeah, probably is the wrong titles of the stream. Unfortunately, I cannot update it right now. Don't know why. Well, that's odd. Alright. Fine. Okay, so... 1 second, I guess. Yeah, I will talk about the route soon enough, but please be aware that this is not the optimal route you can see at the moment. Where is this? Route prop we have. Okay, and here I cannot update the titles, right? So maybe from the phone, I guess. All right, from the phone. It's not. Okay, so I will change the titles, I guess, later. Fine. So yeah, this is the maximum amount of points route, and I don't recommend this route because you will have to face. Sorry for my voice, but yeah, you will have to face a lot of Sun family, 14 stages, some family with some family variations with Nappa, with other characters with a special move at the start of the second turn, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, so and Goten of course. So yeah, I don't recommend this route, but well, if you play with the same team with 0% buff, then I guess you can give it a shot. And if you play with all Z tier characters, I recommend playing like this. And this is the route I will go. And yes, there are some axes, and I'm thinking about going on those axes if I will stay with my health points quite okay. And the question marks, I guess, are for stages that are a little bit harder. Of course, you can try to go on them, but definitely it is easier to go on the stages where there is no question mark on them, and definitely no at axis. And the green one stage is with Beerus and Charlotte stages, so the most easy stages in the whole tournament. And as you can see, the final boss is Charlotte stage as well. Of course, it depends if we are going to go through without losing any battle, any character. I mean, we will not die, essentially. And yeah, I didn't prepare this table for colors because it doesn't really matter for this Tournament of Power, unfortunately. And yeah, I guess... Oh right, I don't have... Oh, I have a chat, right. I thought for a second that I missed a chat. Okay. So without further ado, let's go through the stages. The first one is with Lineage of Evil. And yeah, on target, if you play with Dark Saiyan, he will get instantly plus 20% to damage inflicted. At the start of the turn, he transforms himself, adding plus 60 to key recovery for 3 turns and plus 45 to strike damage inflicted for 3 turns. And oh, sorry, clicked on something I didn't want to. And yeah, on strike arts attack, plus 10 on damage inflicted for 1 turn, and plus 10 to strike damage inflicted by allied Lineage of Evil or Dark Frieza Force. So it's a bit of annoying character himself. It's not very powerful, but if we play with Z tier team, everyone is powerful. Okay, Vegeta. If you play with God Key, just like Frieza, he gets plus 20% to damage inflicted. Start of turn, plus 40% to damage inflicted for 1 turn, 8 plus 80 to key recovery. On strike or blast arts attack, additional plus 20% to damage inflicted. And start of 3rd turn, restore health by 10% and additional damage inflicted. So yeah, we should focus on this guy quite fast. Let's move on to Frieza 2nd form. Plus 40% to strike damage inflicted, and off turn restore health by 3%. So it's quite easy to defeat character. And Gohan, he doesn't get any buffs from anyone, I guess, so it's most easy character after Frieza, I guess, to defeat. According to battle turn, 1st turn 40 key recovery, 2nd turn plus 20 to strike damage, 3rd turn plus 20 to damage inflicted, end of turn ally tag Hybrid Saiyan or tag Legends Road in range, plus 20% to strike damage inflicted, so probably he will buff himself or no one will be buffed here. So yeah, first turn he do nothing, but 2nd turn he gets additional plus 20%, and end of turn additional 20% from second ability, I guess. So yeah, we could make him survive a little bit longer. Shisami. On strike attack, plus 15% to strike damage inflicted, and this is stacking, so additional on 2nd and 3rd turn it will be 30 and 40 consecutively. So we can remove him from, I don't know, maybe before 3rd turn. Cooler. Definitely we would like to defeat him before his transformation, which is on the 2nd turn, and he gains minus 20% to damage received bonus. So yeah, we should focus on him, maybe not from the start, but 2nd from the start, maybe 3rd. Yeah, it always depends on the characters you are playing with, but you should definitely not let him survive till he can transform himself. If you play with Saiyan, he gets minus 25% to damage received instantly. Okay, after receiving an attack, Lineage of Evil or sagas from the movies, plus 20% to damage inflicted, so we surely would like to defeat Frieza, transform Frieza first, then focus on Cooler, maybe Vegeta first, then Frieza and then Cooler. It all depends on, like I said, characters you play with. Okay, moving on to the next. And yeah, this one will be tough. with the characters, we are going to take the stage. Start of turn plus 20% to strike damage inflicted for 2 turns. So at the start of the second turn and so on, he'll get plus 40. Start of turn, if there are 3 or more allied sagas from the movies or powerful opponent, additional 20% to damage inflicted for 2 turns, so it's going to be 40, and starting turn second 80% to damage inflicted. If there are 3 or more sagas from the movies or powerful opponent. I guess he is powerful opponent. So yeah, Frieza, Jiren, I think that's it, and Bojack are powerful opponents here, so if we defeat any one of those two, or maybe Bojack first, yeah, we'll focus on the order later. Okay, Frieza. And before receiving strike or blast arts attack, lineage of evil or attack powerful opponent in range, he performs cover change. Probably he will not cover anyone, because those are 3 at the top, I guess, or maybe he covers Jiren. I can't remember right now, but yeah, most likely he will not use his cover rescue. Okay, after receiving an attack, restores own health by 5%, activates once, and plus 40% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled, inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade, plus 20% to damage received for 2 turns. So probably it would be wise to leave him alone. And just remember to not trigger his cover rescue, because it will trigger this plus 20% to damage received bonus also for them. Toppo. Toppo is just like Taunt Gohan. He also has a Taunt ability, so all characters will focus on him for the first turn. And start of turn, he gets plus 30% strike damage inflicted and minus 20% to damage received. After receiving strike or blast, plus 10% to damage inflicted, activates 3 times. So additional 30% to damage inflicted. Start of turn, minus 20, start of first turn, sorry, applies buff effects, enemy focus on this character, and buff effect nullified attribute downgrade twice, and additional minus 20% to damage received for 1 turn. Okay, so first turn it will be minus 40% to damage received for this character. So yeah, it's going to be tough. Also, Ultra Instinct Sign Goku. Yeah, it's going to be hard. If you play with Fusion, plus 25% to damage inflicted instantly, start of battle, plus 50% to damage inflicted, minus 25% to damage received, plus 80 to Q recovery, it's going to be fast. Its second ability, before strike or blast, he evades the attack automatically. And yeah, according to battle turn, his damage inflicted raise, second turn 20%, third turn 40%, and it stays then. Yeah, that's it for his abilities. A lot of damage reduction, which I don't like. Okay, let's go for the quickest captain of Universe 11, Dispo. Start of turn, plus 80 to recovery, also he's going to be fast, plus 30 to damage inflicted, on strike, blast arts hit, inflicts attribute downgrade, plus 20% to damage received, and minus 20 to key recovery for 1 turn. Okay, so we should be able to defeat him quite fast. Start of battle, minus 10% to damage received for 2 turns. Okay, so maybe we can leave him. Alright, but sorry, my plus 20% to damage received, it's going to be tough. End of second turn, plus 30 to damage, sorry. Um, plus 30 to damage inflicted, 30%, and plus 40 to key recovery, additional key recovery, so it's going to be 120. It's going to be very fast how fast he is. Okay, so he has 2640 key restore speed after turn third. He will have 2760. Quite fast if he survived till third turn, of course. Jiren, start of turn, plus 70 to key recovery, plus 40 to damage inflicted for 1 turn. End of turn, restore health by 1%. I mean, it's still something, I guess. Before receiving strike cards attack, health is 30 or lower, he performs cover change for 2 characters, which are Toppo and Dispo. Then start of battle, plus 40 to strike damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled, minus 10% to damage received, and minus 20% to next sustained damage. Start of battle, okay, so first attack on him will be debuffed by 30%, which is not nice, but fortunately maybe it will be triggered by cover rescue. Okay, so this stage should be well known to you, of course. If not, then lend me your ears. Okay, so first turn he performs special action which lock one of our characters, so it cannot perform his action. Inflicts attribute downgrade, minus 50 to damage inflicted and plus 30 to damage received for 2 turns. We cannot evade it. Plus 20% to damage inflicted. Start of turn, minus 15% to damage received. After receiving strike or blast arts attack, additional minus 10% to damage received for 1 turn, and plus 15% to damage inflicted for 1 turn after receiving an attack. So he will have like minus 25% to damage received, which is not nice. Vegeta, starts of battle, minus 30% to damage received for 2 turns, plus 30% to blast damage inflicted for 2 turns. Start of second turn, he transforms himself, additional plus 50% to blast damage inflicted and 60 to pure recovery. And on strike or blast arts attack, cancel enemy buff effects twice and plus 10% to own damage inflicted. Yeah, it's going to be a hell of a fight, I guess, with the current team. Gogeta. Start of turn, 6 allies plus 50% to blast damage inflicted and plus 50 to recovery. It will only be higher each time you defeat an ally. But overall 60% to damage inflicted and 70 to key recovery if there are 4 allies or less. On transforming warrior hit, plus additional 30% to damage inflicted instantly. Start of third turn, and this is where I couldn't pinpoint him earlier, because it's going to be... this one is very powerful ability, I guess. Oh, hi. Sorry for the second. Here I have... Hello, Mariusz. Just give me a second. Ah, yes. Yeah, I know it should be, but I cannot update the titles in the middle of the stream, unfortunately, from the... maybe from the chat setting. No, this is chat settings. Unfortunately, I cannot change this. Oh! It unlocked. Yeah, right. So it's great. So let me quickly change it. for this one, and it's not part 2 but part 1, and the title should be prep. Okay, just a sec. World prep part 1, update all. Yeah, it should be updated right now. Thank you, Mariusz. Okay, let's continue. Right. Where we left off. I have to find it. Okay, so we left off with Gogeta, and this is, yeah, his second ability is quite powerful because at the start of the third turn, inflicts can't attack, just like Goku at the start of the first turn for one character, and he gains 100% to special move gouge and plus 50% to special move damage inflicted. So we have to be sure to defeat him first. Then maybe focus on Vegeta, or other way around, first Vegeta then Gogeta, and third can go like, I don't know, maybe Goku. So yeah, make sure to defeat Vegeta and Gogeta quite fast enough. Oh, not this. Alright. Should be all better, right? Great, thanks. So yeah, Android 14, I guess he was where he was. Well, he was here. Okay, start of turn, plus 30% to strike damage inflicted for one turn, and minus 20%, unfortunately, damage received if there is another allied tech android remaining, so he probably will be last, hopefully, or second to last, maybe. Yeah, it depends on how you play and special moves. Yanenba, it's going to be a hard one this time, because we are going to play with blast-oriented team. Well, it's going to be a mix, but yeah, it's still going to be a tough fight. Okay, so Sagas from the movies, if you play with Sagas from the movies, he gains plus 30 to damage inflicted instantly, and if you attack him with Sagas from the movies, he gains minus 20% to damage received instantly. Additionally, start of turn, plus 40 damage inflicted, on strike or special move, inflicts heavy bleed. So it's going to be not cool. Hope Crushing Evil Power second ability. Before receiving Blast Arts attack, he performs Cover Rescue, and after activating this special action, he inflicts enemy with can't attack for one turn, so like Gogeta at turn 3rd and Goku at the start of the first turn. And he gains, after this special action is activated, he gains plus 70% to next strike, arts, damage inflicted. And yeah, if you play with Sagas from the movies and he performs this Blast Arts attack on him during his cover action, cover change, well, not cover change, it's self-cover rescue, he will get additional plus 30% to strike damage received for this turn. So yeah, definitely last character to be defeated if you play with blast oriented team. Okay, so the final one is Android 14, no 15, 14 was the blue one. Plus 30% to blast damage inflicted for each turn, start turn for one turn, and if defeated, inflicts attribute downgrades plus 20% to damage received all enemies. So yeah, probably maybe we will have to deal with Android 14 and his minus 20% to damage received bonus after all. Okay, let's move on to the easiest stage ever. If there is another attack allied God key, remaining allies plus 20% to damage inflicted for one turn, plus 40 to key recovery, start of turn allied character Beerus, additional plus 20% to damage inflicted and plus 20% to critical rate. So he will buff Beerus, and we know we should focus on him right from the start, because at the start of the second turn he inflicts can't attack, so he lock one of our characters if he survives first turn, and additional plus 20% to damage inflicted, and inflicts enemy with attribute plus 30% to damage received for one turn, so make sure to defeat him at the start for, well, yeah, you will defeat him from the start. But then again, there is one tiny little problem, but maybe it will be you will be able to defeat both Gohan and Beerus at the start, well, right from the start of the first turn. Yeah, there is a small chance. Okay, Piccolo on target is Saiyan, plus 30% to damage inflicted instantly, start of turn, minus 20% to damage received, it's not nice. Before receiving special move, arts attack, allies in range, performs cover change. It won't happen. Start of second turn, cancel attribute downgrades and plus 20% to damage inflicted for 2 turns. Like I said, it's not nice with this damage received, but well. Bulma also has minus 20% to damage received. For each turn, end of turn, restore health by 10% if own health is below 50% or below, activates once, upgrades special move arts, then it doesn't matter, she will not use her special move on us. Start of second turn, plus 20% to damage inflicted by allies in range for 2 turns, plus 30 to key recovery of allies in range for 2 turns, and cancel all enemy buff effects. So and it start turn second. It's going to be not cool with this character. Oh, sorry. Second. Yeah, and Gohan. Why I said that you should defeat Gohan first before Beerus, even that Beerus locks our characters. Our character. If he survived the first turn. Well, the reason is simple. Every time an ally is defeated, he gains additional 100% to special move gauge and plus 50 to max special move damage inflicted. So, if you leave Gohan last, you will get 5 special moves. And it will hurt, like, a lot. And if you play with Z-tier, only Z-tier characters, you probably will not survive this stage. And like I said, this is the most easy stage in the whole Tournament of Power, so make sure to defeat Gohan first and then focus on Beerus. And we were here, so probably we will go here, right? So this stage is a bit tricky, because we have Frieza and Goku Super Saiyan Blue. And of course, well, maybe not of course, but of course for me, we should focus on Goku Super Saiyan Blue from the start, because right from the start he gains plus 50 to strike damage inflicted, he transforms himself for 2 turns, he gains additional plus 75 to key recovery for 2 turns, and start of second turn he gains 100% to special move gauge. So yeah, and plus 40 to next special move damage inflicted, and additional plus 20% to damage inflicted. And this is, did I say it is the fastest unit in the whole game? I think I mentioned it. Yeah, because his key restore speed, I mean... What the hell? Oh, well, it's, I guess, something wrong here, because it shows me that he has only 2400 key recovery speed, which is not true. Yeah, I think something's wrong. Yeah, definitely something's wrong. Because after transformation he might have this kind of number, but after transformation he gains a lot of key recovery and key restore speed, I mean, and is around 2700, so maybe 2800 even. So you definitely will get hit by special move if you not defeat him first. I guess that's it for him. Okay, the next one is Gohan. Of course, without Zenkai Awakened character, he gains plus 30% against attack Android to damage inflicted. End of first turn he transforms himself and gains additionally plus 50 to key recovery and plus 40 to blast damage inflicted. Start of second turn inflicts attribute downgrade plus 40% to blast damage received for 2 turns and minus 40 to key recovery for 2 turns. Every time an ally is defeated, plus 20% to damage inflicted. If ally character Trunks is defeated, there is no Trunks, so it doesn't matter. Probably we should focus on him at the second, as a second character to be defeated, maybe third, because there is a strong Goku Namek Legends Limited also. So if you play with Lineage of Evil, you will gain plus 20% to damage inflicted instantly. Start of battle, plus 30% damage inflicted for 1 turn only. Start of second turn he transforms himself, he gains a lot of key recovery, key restore speed, and he gains additionally plus 50% to damage inflicted. Nullify attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions once if at least one ally is defeated, plus 20% to damage inflicted, and that's it, because the rest is about special move, and he will definitely not get his special move ready. Sangya. And also Goku Namek is quite fast. He has before transformation he gets around 2300 key restore speed, but after transformation he will have like 2600 key restore speed, so yeah, make sure to defeat him quite fast. And of course there is Gohan. Yeah, it's going to be tough fight. And it's one of the easiest stage also, so yeah, Zamia plus 40% to strike damage inflicted for 1 turn each turn. End of turn, sagas from the movies or tag allied girls, plus 15 to damage inflicted and plus 15 to key recovery for 1 turn. So only Bojack, I guess, is going to be affected here by this ability. Frieza. Okay, so yeah, Frieza is going to be the last character to be defeated, unfortunately, just like Janemba in the previous one. Start of turn he gets plus 50% to damage inflicted for 1 turn and minus 25% to damage received. Before receiving, and this is why we should focus on him last, before receiving Blast Arts attack, he activates special action, nullifies that attack, and after that he gains 100% to special move gouge and plus 30% to next special move damage inflicted. After receiving an attack when health is below is 50% or below, he restores health by 10% and cancel attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. Inflicts heavy bleed on special move arts attack, so yeah, make sure to use blast arts attack on him right after he is going to attack you. Also how his key restore speed, yeah, it's not so powerful, it's around 2300. Nevertheless, remember to defeat him at the last possible moment and use blast arts attack if you play with blast oriented team after his attack, not before, because if you attack him before his attack, right after before his attack with blast arts, he will use special move on you and most likely a unit will die here. So yeah. Okay, Bojack. Start of battle, allied episode sagas from the movies, plus 30% to damage inflicted for 2 turns, plus 30 to recovery, so only Zangia will be affected here. End of turn, end of second turn, so sorry. Additional plus 50% to damage inflicted. Okay, so we definitely don't want him to survive the third turn, or maybe not the third, but yeah, we should focus on him quite fast. So maybe top 3 characters first, and then Bojack, Zangia, and Frieza last. Yeah, it all depends on special move, I guess. Special moves you will have on yourself. Okay, we were here, so the next one is going to be this one. Okay, Kakarot. End of turn second. He restores health by 2% and additional 10% to damage inflicted. After receiving strike or blast arts attack, activates once, minus 10% to damage received and plus 10 to key recovery. On strike or blast arts attack, plus 15 to damage inflicted. Yeah, he gets some buffs, but the most important one is that after receiving an attack he gets minus 10% to damage received. And start of battle per allied taxon family or super warrior, additional plus 10% to strike damage inflicted and key recovery. But there is no Sun family and no super warrior, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go for Gotenks now. Yeah, this one is going to be annoying. Start of battle, he transforms himself and gets plus 50% to damage inflicted for 3 turns. On strike or blast arts attack, he gets additional plus 25% to on strike damage inflicted for 1 turn, and inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade plus 20% to damage received for 1 turn. First form. Yeah, this one is going to be tough because we should focus on him, I guess, right from the start, from the beginning. According to battle turn, multi-target, first turn plus 40% to own damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. Second turn, inflicts enemy in range with attribute downgrade minus 15% to damage inflicted. It's not... well, I mean, it is something, but yeah, we can try to live with that. But third turn, he inflicts attribute downgrade plus 50% to damage received for 2 turns for 3 characters that are one in the top row in the middle, and in the middle row 2 fields on the sides. So if you play with against him, do not put them here on those fields. Or if you put someone on those fields, just make sure to defeat him quite fast. Okay, second turn, activate special action, restore health by 10%, inflict enemy attribute downgrade minus 50 to key recovery, and this one is going to be annoying, minus 30% to enemy special move gouge, minus 30%. End of second turn, so we should not let him survive second turn. We should not... Yeah, he should not live till for third turn. We should be able to defeat him just in the second turn. Okay, Kefla. So start of battle, plus 80 to key recovery. End of second turn, she restores herself 10% health points, plus 30% to damage inflicted for 2 turns, additional plus 20 plus 20 to key recovery. Character Goku, plus 25% to damage inflicted instantly on strike arts attack, plus 50% to strike damage inflicted for 1 turn. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of buffs here, especially to strike damage inflicted and to damage inflicted, of course, by the end of second turn. So probably we should defeat her before she can attack us at the start of the third turn. So we can leave her survive till the third turn, but we should be able to defeat her before her move at the third turn. Okay, I remember that this perfect cell is quite annoying. Yeah, start of battle, all enemies inflict attribute downgrade plus 20% to damage received, and on attack inflicts attribute downgrade plus 20% to damage received for 2 turns. Yeah, I remember he was annoying. So if we don't want to get hit quite hard, we should be able to defeat him quite fast. But then again, he is just an extreme unit, we should focus on other units first. It's a tough choice. Okay, Trunks. On target is regeneration plus 30% to damage inflicted instantly, start of battle plus 20% to damage inflicted, plus 40% to strike damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled, and minus 15% to damage received. Start of first turn, activate special action, plus 30% plus 30 to own key recovery, and inflicts enemies in range with attribute downgrade minus 50% to health restoration for 2 turns. I mean, those abilities aren't something to be worried about. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for this stage. Yeah, so we go to first question mark, I guess. And as you know, or probably you don't know, Rival Universe is something else. There is so many damage received bonuses here that there is very good chances that we might see that someone will survive the Rising Rush. I guess we will, well, each stage will see Rising Rush when I will perform the actual fights, but here we definitely will see Rising Rush, and I don't know if we are going to be able to defeat all characters here. But yeah, Bergamo. Start of battle, minus 20% to damage received, cannot be cancelled. Start according to battle turn. First, 20% to damage inflicted. Second, plus 40 to key recovery. Third, restore health by 5%. And plus 20% to damage inflicted. Before strike or blast arts attack, he activates special action, nullify that attack. After special action, plus 50 to own next strike or blast arts damage inflicted, cancel enemy attribute upgrades on hit. After receiving strike or blast or special move arts attack, plus 10% to damage inflicted, activates 3 times, and plus 10 to key recovery, activates 3 times also. So yeah, probably we should focus on other characters first and leave him be, just not to wear off our buffs yeah, it should be better this way. Lavender, yeah. Minus 15% to damage received and plus 40% to damage inflicted. So from start of the battle, on strike or blast arts attack, inflict strong poison. Start of first turn, 50% to next strike and blast arts damage inflicted. And on strike or blast arts hit, inflicts attribute downgrades, minus 10 to key recovery, activates twice and minus 20% to health restoration. I mean, yeah, it's weak ability. But this strong poison and minus 15% to damage received is going to be annoying. Basil and will play a role here. Basil, start of turn, plus 40% to strike damage inflicted, plus 50 to recovery for 1 turn, each turn. Start of first turn, activate special action, minus 10% to damage received for 2 turns, so it will wear off after 2 turns, plus 30% to damage inflicted and 40 to key recovery. I mean, yeah, this 30% to damage inflicted is going to be a lot here, but then again, yeah, minus 10% to damage received. We can avoid that by letting him leave till the 3rd turn. Okay, the next one is Kekunsa, and we will play with her, so listen closely. Start of turn, minus 20% to damage received for 1 turn, and start of turn if there are 3 or more allied rival universe or girls remaining, minus 20% to next damage sustained, activates once, effect remain until hit with enemy attack, and additional plus 30% to damage inflicted for 1 turn, so she will get minus 40% to damage received for first attack, and then only minus 20% only. Champa. Champa is like Beerus with his ability to lock our character at the start of the 2nd turn, so we should focus on him right from the start. And unfortunately, start of turn he gets plus 50 to blast damage inflicted, plus 60 to key recovery, and start of battle if there are 3 or more allied God Key or rival universe, he gets minus 25% to damage received, and we will not avoid that. So all our attacks will be cut by 1/4. Start of 2nd turn, inflicts can attack and attribute downgrades, plus 20% to damage received and minus 40 to key recovery. I mean, okay, this key recovery is not a big deal, but locking a character and additionally gets then plus 20% to damage received for the 2nd turn and 3rd turn, yeah, it's going to be hurtful, so remember to defeat him first, before he actually can survive the 2nd turn. Rosie, plus 40% to blast damage inflicted for 1 turn each turn, and start of turn if there are 3 or more rival universe or girls, inflicts attribute downgrades, plus 20% to blast damage received, minus 20 to key recovery, and minus 20% to health restoration for 1 turn, but each turn. Okay, so it's going to be quite okay to use her, but it's going to be hurtful to play against her. Okay, so the next one is Bojack stage. What do we have to know about Bojack? Start of 2nd turn, he gains 100% to special move gouge, and inflict enemy with attribute downgrade plus 20% to damage received. According to battle turn, first plus 50% to damage inflicted, 2nd cancel attribute downgrades and conditions, 3rd restore health by 10%. If receiving an attack target enemy is Super Saiyan, he gets buff minus 25% to damage received instantly. and if at least one ally is defeated, plus 30% damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. Okay, so probably we should focus on him second or maybe first even. Just not to get this plus 20% to damage received attribute downgrade on our character, or maybe we can leave him till second turn but not leave him till third turn, because if he will attack you in the second turn, he will use special move on you, so yeah, make sure to defeat him before second turn ends with him. He do not have a lot of key restore speed, so you should be able to defeat him quite nice. Okay, start of turn, start of turn, multi-target, plus 30% to own damage inflicted for one turn. There are no Vegeta characters or kids, so there is nothing to mention here. End of turn, minus 15% to own damage received for one turn, inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrades, plus 10% to damage received. Okay, so we should be able to focus on him for first turn, then maybe Super Saiyan 3 second, or maybe Bojack second, then third Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and well, it's a lot here to consider. Goku Super Saiyan 3 right from the start of battle, he gets plus 40 to damage inflicted, and start of turn minus 15% to damage received. Start of second turn additional plus 25% to damage inflicted before receiving strike, blast or special move arts attack. Health is 30% or lower. Allies in range, he activates cover changed, he nullifies that attack. He uses instant transmission to cover rescue a character. And for himself also he uses special action before receiving a blast arts attack. He self-cover rescue himself from blast arts attack. And after that he inflicts attribute downgrade, plus 20% to damage received and minus 20 to key recovery. And additional plus 10%. Oh yeah, and this is special move, so it's not worth mentioning. So yeah, only this one. So yeah, cover rescue characters are the worst right now. Okay, Goku Super Saiyan to transform. On hit, target is both sagas from the movies and powerful opponent. He gets instantly plus 30% to damage inflicted. We will not play with this kind of characters, but yeah, be wary about it. Start of second turn, he transforms himself, additional 40% to damage inflicted, and nullifies abnormal conditions 3 times. Start of battle, minus 25% to damage received for one turn. Okay, so we shouldn't focus on him right from the start. We should be able to let him transform himself, but we shouldn't be letting him survive more. After receiving an attack, restore health by 5%, activates twice, and 15% to strike damage inflicted, also activate twice. It's going to be a tough character. Kid Buu. On strike arts attack, he restore health by 2%, start of battle, minus 20% to damage received, cannot be cancelled. Nullified abnormal condition, activate twice. Start of turn maybe. First start of turn plus 40% to strike damage inflicted. And start of second turn plus 30% to damage inflicted and plus 50 to critical rate. 50% to critical rate is going to be a tough character, but we have other worries. Android 13. Start of battle per allied target. Red, green or purple. So all other characters, getting he gets from 4 other characters this buff. Plus 15 to damage inflicted, 15% to damage inflicted, and plus 15 to cure recovery, so it's going to be plus 60 to damage inflicted. Start of battle. So we are not going to debuff that. Well, thankfully he is not going to get anything more like damage received bonuses. Okay, and now we have the moment of truth. The first stage where we cannot evade special moves from Goten and Goku Kaioken and Gohan Taunt unit. And of course there is cover rescue, Super Saiyan Goku here. Yeah, I think I have to... How to say it? I think I have to take special move from Goten here. Because here I will not survive this stage. I know this is 3 fists fight, but there are 3 special moves here. And Taunt Gohan, so I will not survive it. And here I have only 2 special moves to worry about, where I can try to take one, and the second one maybe I can finish Goku Kaioken before his special move actually hit me. So yeah, moving on. Probably this stage will be last stage, which I'm going to talk about because I have to go somewhere else. So second part should be maybe this afternoon or the evening, I mean, because it's already afternoon my time. Yeah, well, I will see how I will stay with the time. Okay, start of first turn, transforms himself, additional plus 50 to strike damage inflicted. End of second turn, he gains 100% to special move gouge and plus 50% to next special move damage inflicted. He cancel attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. So yeah, this is going to be tough. Super Saiyan Goku, Lineage of Evil. If the target is Lineage of Evil, he gains attribute upgrade plus 25% to damage inflicted instantly. Start of turn, plus 40% to damage inflicted and minus 30% to damage received. This 30% is going to be a lot, especially on the stage like this one. And maybe, just maybe, we will survive enough to Rising Crush him at the end. Okay, after receiving an attack, restore health of allies in range by 3%. Yeah, we will not use this ability on him, because we will leave him last. Before receiving Strike Arts attack, health is 30% or lower, allies in range, perform cover change rescue. Start of battle, allies in range, plus 15% to damage inflicted. Okay, so there are 3 characters he can cover rescue. This is Goku Kaioken, Goten, Vegeta and Gohan Taunt unit. Probably it's going to be Goten and Gohan Taunt, and Goku Kaioken is going to cover rescue. Of course, it activates only once, so thankfully it's not going to be like that he will cover rescue all 3 of them. Okay, Bardock, start of turn, if there is another Super Saiyan, there are 2. He gets plus 40% to strike damage inflicted and 50 to cure recovery. End of turn, another ally attack Super Saiyan, most probably Gohan, gets, and himself, both of them gets plus 30% to critical rate and plus 30% to critical damage inflicted for 1 turn. Vegeta, this one is going to be tough. Enemy is regeneration or attack powerful opponent, he gets minus 20% to damage received instantly. Start of battle, 30% to damage inflicted for 1 turn and minus 25% to next sustained damage. This one is going to stack. I mean, if we not attack him at the start from the first turn, at the start of the second turn he will have minus 50% to next damage sustained. At the third turn he gets minus 75% to damage sustained, but only for the first attack, so the next one and the next one is going to be normal, without any damage received bonuses. Okay, start of battle for 2 turns, plus 25% to damage inflicted, and third turn cancel attribute downgrades, restore health by 3% and plus 25% to damage inflicted by all allies. So yeah, we should be able to defeat him. No, we will not be able to defeat him, unfortunately. Well, there is what? To risk it with Goten or not? Oh, maybe not. Goku, Kaioken, Gohan, maybe. Vegeta, Goten, or Vegeta Bardock. Or Bardock, Vegeta, Goten, and Goku Super Saiyan. Yeah, there are a lot of options here, which none of them are quite satisfying. But hey, if you have some idea, then I'm happy to I'm happy to listen. One more thing. Yeah. So let's move on to another character, which is going to be Goten, right? We were with Vegeta. Okay. Give me a second. No, Goten next is going to be Goten. Okay, so start of turn he transforms himself, transformation lasts 3 turns. He gets plus 50% to damage inflicted, plus 50 to key recovery, and plus 20 to damage inflicted by allies in range. Most likely they are going to be Bardock or Vegeta and Goku Kaioken or Goku Super Saiyan. Yeah, maybe Goku Super Saiyan will be buffed, and this one is going to be the only one, most likely. Okay, start of second turn, yeah, and this one is going to be tough because we are going to take it on our characters. He gains 100% to special move gouge and plus 20% to next special move damage inflicted. End of second turn, he restores health by 10% and additional plus 20% to damage inflicted. And yeah, we are not going to be able to defeat him with the characters we are going to participate with, so yeah, there is a chance, but or there is not. I have to think about this stage quite a bit, but there is not the time. And oh, Gohan, right? We didn't talk about Gohan yet. So, start of first turn, if there are 3 or more allied Son family, including himself, plus 25% to damage inflicted and minus 25% to damage received for 1 turn. Each turn, start of turn, and start of first turn, minus 30% to damage received for 1 turn, and plus 30% to damage inflicted for 2 turns. Applies buff effect, enemy focus on this character for first turn, end of turn, own health is 50% or below, he restores health by 15%. So yeah, we should be able to defeat both Goku and Goten before Gohan. We can Focus on Gohan just to remove this minus 25% to damage received bonus on him on the start of turn. But yeah, it will be tough. Okay, so that's it for today. Once again, I leave you with the route. Yeah, Z40. So it's going to be. Where were we? We were here, right? So there's quite a lot of stages to cover, but to tell you the truth, we are more than halfway through the characters we are going to face in the whole tournament. So yeah, feel free to start if you would like to start. If not, then please bear a moment. I will start soon, and you can copy paste, or if I make some mistakes during my journey, you can make some adjustments to your team or to your order of hitting the enemies. So yeah, thank you for today, and see you soon, I guess. Thank you, Mariusz, for participating, especially on chat. Have a nice day. Cheers.